complicated on their own. But let's get into the gem dropper segment. So you never heard, I don't know if you heard this before, but on my podcast, I do a thing called gem dropper. Any of my supporters, or any people that watch the videos, they can DM me or send me a message asking for some advice. So I'm super glad you're here so we can both give some advice to this guy.
100%.
So let's see what's going on. He says, Zay, what's up? I've been watching since the graduation video and your advice is helping me get through high school much better. I really want a girlfriend, but I'm worried of that I would lose focus on my grind and I don't want that. Also, my heart might get broken and I get depressed or something and still lose focus. What would you do if this was you? Great question, bro. Shout out to you. If y'all want to be featured on the next segment of Gem Dropper, all you gotta do is send a message to my DM. Links will be in the description down below. You will remain completely anonymous. But let's go ahead and answer this guy's question. So what do you think about that?
A girlfriend in high school, huh?
Yeah, a lot of people want the
Honestly,
girlfriend, man.
yeah. Hey, I'm sure I went through my fair share how that can be like, definitely. But what I would say for his situation is, if you're truly locked in about your grind and what you want to do, and you want to keep on being focused, it really just depends on who the person is. Because, for example, you can get a girlfriend and try to focus on two things at once, but majority of the time one of them is going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you have to choose one of them, right? And that's actually what after I graduated, I actually ended up doing that in my own. I was in the same position that he was in. Actually, I had to choose.
Wow.
It was a pretty tough decision, but at the end of the day, I know that this was for my future, and this is for me not only helping out myself and helping out the people around me. At the end of the day, girls are gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? Once you find the right one, the right one will come. Now, if you do happen to find the right one, well, it's just gonna 2x your income. Like, it's gonna 2x what you want to do. Then not only are you gonna have someone super close to you that's supporting you and helping you out, but both aspects of what you're looking at are just gonna increase. So
For sure.
at the end of the day, I would say, experience what you can when you can. So I would say, if you're the situation that you're in right now, you're in high school, that's probably the time that most people are going to be getting girlfriends and, experiencing these type of things. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say you just have to look at what your goals are and see how they align with it. If this is something that you could take on right now, then I'd say go ahead and do it. But if you know that you have a lot of distractions and just kind of throwing off your focus, then I'd say don't put yourself in that position, because if you do get the girlfriend and you do end up getting depressed, that's just gonna throw you off on a whole different scale. So I would say try to minimize risk, but at the same time try to have fun, but make sure you don't forget the task at hand.
For sure. I could have said it better myself, but that was a great response. And you got somebody who actually said that they were in this same sticky situation. So look, take that as you may. Let me give my little piece of advice. Let's go to this first part real quick. I want a girlfriend. I've never liked that statement, and let me tell you why I don't like that statement. Whenever you say something like I want a girlfriend, you're searching for something and you're trying to seek something that isn't meant to be seeked, in my opinion, right? To me, when it comes to a good relationship, they come more naturally. Maybe you meet someone, you have common interests, you get along well, boom, girlfriend. It's not I want a girlfriend, because when you do that, then you start settling sometimes. You start taking what you can get rather than,
Yeah.
taking what's good. So I once heard a wise man in the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. He said that successful people don't think I want this or I want that. They say to themselves, how can I have both? So if you want to stay focused on the grind and you want to have a girlfriend, then you need to set some boundaries. What are you willing to accept and what are you not willing to accept in a woman? You need to find a woman that understands that you are in grind mode, understands that you can't give her full attention at all times, understands that you can't have her stressing you out in these things, and you find a woman, or hopefully you come across a woman that has these traits that work with what you're already working towards. See, a lot of people are afraid to set boundaries for themselves because they're too desperate. Oh, I want a woman. You're too desperate, rather than making sure that the woman that's coming into your life benefits you as well as you benefit her. Understand? Because assuming that you're a person that's focused on your grind, a woman is going to benefit a lot from that. A whole lot. Because you can leave mindset with a woman. You could change the way a woman thinks about life and herself. You can be financially successful, and that benefits the woman that you're with. There's a lot of benefits that women get from a man with a strong mind. So you got to make sure that you're getting those same benefits as she's getting. I hope that answers your question. And for the last piece of advice on final decision, the good thing is, you, like I said, you can find a way to have both. If you find a woman and y'all get to vibing and you spend some time with her, if you notice yourself getting away from the grind, you got to catch yourself immediately, lock in your boundaries, and if she's not willing to accept your boundaries, then unfortunately the relationship must end. You got to be strong and you got to make the right decision. I hope that answers your question. Thank you for dropping it for this segment. I appreciate you. Hope that answers bro's question pretty well.
Man, I
No,
loved everything